Namaste to all students. Myself JV and Dr. Khushbu Verma, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science. Today we will discuss about a session of related course of recombinant DNA Technology Lab. Today we will discuss about digestion of lambda DNA by restriction enzyme, for example, EcoR1 and HIN3. So today in this session we will discuss only about the introduction of this practical. And this session is related to recombinant DNA Technology Lab of program BTech FBT 6th trimester and BSc BT 6th trimester. So first of all, we will go for the classification of restriction enzymes. So restriction enzymes or restriction endonucleases are proteins that recognize and cleave specific sequences of double-stranded DNA. And most but not all of 3,000 discovered restriction enzymes found so far come from bacteria, where they serve as a protection system, defending bacteria from foreign DNA. Restriction enzymes are divided into three major groups based on different preferences associated with recognition or cutting sites, like where they will start to cut, and environmental requirements, for example, certain optimum temperature, ionic strength, and pH. Type 1 and type 3 restriction enzymes recognize certain DNA sequences and cut some distance away, sometimes as far as 10,000 base pair away, whereas type 2 restriction enzyme cut sequences located at a close proximity to the recognition site. It means restriction enzyme second type has advantages in comparison to type 1 and type 3. Most restriction enzymes recognizes sequences that are relatively short, often 4 to 8 base pair in length. Furthermore, type 2 enzymes, which comprise the most abundant group of the enzymes, often recognize palindromic sequences, or you can say mirror image sequences, and cut within or adjacent to these sequences. Next, we will go for the application. So, the discovery of restriction enzymes in the late 1960s has had an enormous impact on molecular biology research. Cutting large DNA molecules with restriction enzymes make it possible to purify homogeneous DNA fragments of defined length that can be subsequently enzymatically manipulated and analyzed. Cut DNA fragments can easily be ligated into DNA molecules with corresponding ends, thereby making recombinant DNA molecules. Due to exact specificity of restriction enzymes and the specific cleavage pattern generated when cut DNA is run in gel or on gel, and restriction enzymes also enables for making mapping of the DNA. A common application of this is restriction fragment length polymorphism, which is RFLP, used for example paternity testing. In RFLP, specific human genome DNA areas are cut by several restriction enzymes and the fragments are subjected to electrophoresis. The generated fragment pattern is unique for a given individual but shares certain similarity with patterns generated by related individuals. Moreover, restriction enzymes can also be used to detect a specific variation or mutations in DNA caused by a single nucleotide change, so-called single nucleotide polymorphism, which is SNP. The SNP may generate a new cutting site, or it may result in the loss of the cutting site. Therefore, by cutting DNA with restriction enzymes directed at the site of a possible mutation and thereafter subjecting the fragment to electrophoresis, the gain or loss of a band tells whether a SNP is present or not. Now we will go for the working conditions. So finding the optimal operating conditions for restriction enzymes can be hassle. pH and salt concentration is very important, which is may combine selling restriction enzymes frequently, also provide the appropriate buffer compatible with the enzyme. Some enzymes are very sensitive to certain ions such as potassium or sodium, whereas others work in a wide range of ionic strength. The divalent cation Mg plus 2 is required by most restriction enzymes. The current working temperature is also important simply because the bacteria that originally house the restriction enzyme have different temperature ranges within which they operate optimally. Many bacteria have operation optima around body temperature which is 30 degree, but some prefer extreme heat or cool temperatures. So this is the sum up of this session, and this session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur, and hope you are satisfied with this digital session. If you have any query then mention in the comment box, I will resolve it. Thank you.